Hello, everybody. It's Teacher Amy, and I am back with more info on using Chroma Key or green screen in CamTwist along with Google Slides. So, as we all know, it is important to have these blank Google Slides showing before you start CamTwist or before classroom. So, I'm going to show you a little mistake that I made on my first day so that hopefully it doesn't happen to you. So, I started my regular normal setup here. So I had my background, my rewards, my name. I know the rewards are working because I can see the blank on my screen. So I changed it to the reward that I was giving in class. And I was like, great, I'm all set. So I went and got my props ready for that class and I started to teach. And then when it was time to give or to show my first prop, I went up to put in my hotkey for the props. And when I turned it on, there was nothing behind me. Now, the reason for this, and that's over on the left that you can see me in right now, but there is no prop on this screen. So CamTwist has not yet identified that prop window as something that needs to be projected because it doesn't know it unless you have the blank showing. So to fix it, I just really quickly popped on my blank and then clicked back over to my prop and then it worked perfectly. So if it happens to you in the middle of class, that's how you fix it. So always have your blanks showing. Don't close them during class because you never know when you're going to need them. So my fix for this so that it doesn't happen to you in your classes, to be proactive about it, is to cycle through all of the hotkeys that you're going to use in your class before class starts. So I've done my regular teaching one and I've done my props. So now I'm going to go to my reward one. And you can see, again, it's not there because I haven't used this setup yet. So if I click over here and then go back to that, then it will work. So then I want to cycle through everything and just make sure my normal screen works. Yes, my props work. Whoops, my props work. Yes, and my rewards work. Yes. So just cycle through everything and make sure that everything is where you want it to be before you go ahead and start teaching. So that's tip number one. My second tip is that when you're using the hotkeys, and if you've tried this in class, you've probably figured this out for yourself, but it is very important to click on the CamTwist window, either the studio or the preview or the main window or whatever, before you hit the hotkey. Because if I go down here and I give this reward and I've clicked on Chrome, and then I try to switch back to my regular teaching screen, it's not going to work because it actually, I think it might give you does it give you a, no, it doesn't. I thought it made a noise. Um, but it's not going to work because CamTwist doesn't know that you are wanting it to work in CamTwist because right now you are technically on Chrome. Like you can see Chrome up in the top left-hand corner there. So you need it to say CamTwist up in the top left-hand corner by clicking on something CamTwist on your screen, and then you can go ahead and use the hotkey to swap back to whatever you want to do. So those are the two big ones that I have come across over the past couple of days. The first day that I tried this, I was a little nervous, so I just put a generic background behind me and left it up for all of my classes. But then I thought, that's kind of silly. Why am I doing that? Like the whole point of doing Chroma Key is so that I can have a different background behind me, and I really like them to be unit themed. So I did go ahead on my second day and I switched them in between classes, which I think I went over in the tutorial before, but basically you just find in your normal setup, your normal teaching background, you find the effect here that has your image in it, and then you just grab either from your download folder or you can put them on your desktop. I put them here on my desktop so that they're nice and easy to grab, and then you just drag and drop it here, and then it becomes your new background. So I just did that in between classes. It was really quick and easy. I actually saved these particular pictures on my desktop, like literally right here in the middle, so that they would be easy for me to drop into that window in between classes. So that's been fun too, to be able to change up according to the unit that I'm teaching. And because that has been fun, Jackie Robinson, who is a Manicam user, and she's also a moderator in the Google Slides group as well, she and I have been collaborating on a library of backgrounds that will be unit specific so that you can search through the document, which is just a Google Slides set, and you can search through it for, like the unit on China, like I'm teaching in the morning, which is why I had the Great Wall behind me earlier. Um, so you can search for China and it will show you all of the appropriate China backgrounds, and then you can use those for your green screen. Now, I have discovered a way to be able to do this on CamTwist to make this a lot easier than downloading and dragging and dropping. That's a whole other video for another time. If you want to check that out, stay tuned, and I will show you how to do that. But for now, if you want to keep it simple and you don't want to have crazy things going on your screen, you can just drag and drop those images into your background to change it up for each unit that you're teaching. So I will see you guys in the next video on how to do the backgrounds with Google Slides. Happy teaching.